Yo, what's good, everyone? It's Lavan. Welcome back, and I'm here to drop another gem on y'all today. Anyway, let me just address the clear change that's happening right here. So this isn't the permanent setup. So I'll fill you guys in now, but there's gonna be a little brief, 10-second, 15-second clip at the end of this video informing you guys that I've been streaming on Twitch. I've been going live over there, just playing the keys. And yeah, it's been a good time. I've probably streamed about four or five, maybe 5 times in the past week or so. Just going live just to try to express my, find another creative outlet for myself, and just to put my music and whatnot, my love for it out there. So if that's something you think you'd be interested in, go ahead, subscribe to my Twitch, or what is it over there? Follow me at V_DZ94 if you're interested in just having a good time, just vibes, chilling, listening to some dope music, you know what I'm saying? If that floats your boat, if that tickles your fancy, then go ahead and head over there. I would appreciate that. Or if you just want to support your boy, that'd be cool. In other next topic. I wanted to talk to you guys today about letting go, and how much learning that ability, learning how to let go, how much that's improved my mental state, you know what I'm saying, in my life. I've told a few people recently that my new mentality, people that I haven't seen in a while, just catching up, that I've had a newfound, I guess, just peace about myself, you know what I'm saying? I think for the longest time, man, and I think it's easy to fall into this trap, but for the longest time, I found myself just attached to people. I found myself attached to, my visions, I guess, of how I expected things to turn out in a given situation. I found myself in a place where letting go was a challenge, and something I've realized, being in a space where if I see something isn't really serving me, or where I see letting go of that thing would be a benefit to me, then I find it so much, I wouldn't say easier, because I don't think letting go is always an easy thing, but I've found that to be much more healthy, and it's eliminated a lot of worry. It's eliminated a lot of anxiety. You know what I'm saying? A lot of overthinking situations. You know what I'm saying? When you're overly attached to an outcome, when we find ourselves attached to things that are beyond our control, you know what I'm saying, then I wouldn't say it's guaranteed going to lead to misery or problems, but the likelihood, it's more likely that we'll run into some issues. You know what I'm saying? The creator has really, he's given us only so much control. That's just how life was designed for us, right? We can really only control this body that we have, not this one, your body, of course, don't get off my body, man. we can only control our bodies and our actions, right? Anything beyond that is out of our control. And I think we kind of lose sight of how much how many things in life just are beyond our control. Like, nobody even asked to be here. You didn't ask to be here. You just popped up here. That was out of your control. Whenever you leave this place, you know what I'm saying? That's out of your control too. Well, we'll just leave it at that. I'm not gonna get technical in that one. You know what I'm saying? It's so freeing to, when you relinquish like the things that are beyond you and you just focus on what you can do, right? I think I was telling you guys a few videos back about like my job and how much I just hated it, and I was freaking miserable there, boy. It sucked, like in every regard. But I'm not the type of person to just complain about something and not do anything to change it, you know? That's kind of a pet peeve of mine. Like, if you're gonna complain, first off, don't complain. But if you are going to, right, be doing something to change your situation or change whatever it is you're complaining about. Don't just be complaining and not taking no type of action. That shit's ass. But yeah, hated that job, and I ended up, applying for something that, I mean, from the description, it was beyond my my realm of expertise, right? But I'm like, yo, I mean, where I'm at now, a closed mouth don't get fed. That's been a message that's just been showing itself up to me like over and over again recently, and I'm like, yo, all right. It doesn't seem like I have the qualifications for this job, for this position, but I'm going at it with the mentality of I'm going to do my part. At least I can say that I applied, I signed up, I tried, and whatever happens. I did what I could, you know what I'm saying? The rest is up in the air. So I heard back from the job and didn't get it. Yeah, that sucked. You didn't see that coming. That was a little plot twist for you. You know what I'm saying? Heard back from the job. I got an email back and they were like, tough luck, pretty much. And I'm like, well, I can't even say that sucks. Because, I mean, my mentality where I was at, I'm like, oh, well, it is what it is, basically. But I had already walked away from the last job that I was hating. I just walked out. But I found this new spot, and they didn't accept me right away. So a week goes by after the denial, or 2 weeks maybe, I don't know how long it was, somewhere within that time frame, and I got another email that reached out like, hey, you should come in for an interview. Whoa, didn't see that one coming. You know what I'm saying? I thought this job was over, done with, and out the window. You feel me? So I'm like, all right, cool. They paying nice. It seems like a decent job. I'm surprised I got the option for an interview, the opportunity, since you already like tried to play your boy. By going for the interview, literally same mentality, same mindset. I'm like, all right, there may be many other applicants. I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna just go in, do my thing, get out. Whatever happens, happens. And I think I've been in a place before where I would be attached to the outcome, attached to the interviewer's perspective of me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what are they thinking of me? Not being able to let go of I guess like my ego in that sense, like being so tied to what's the word? Just how I'm presenting myself, or how the other person is receiving me. And that will lead to overthinking and anxiety, and man, after the interview, be thinking, oh, I should have done this different, I could have done that different. Granted, there was a little bit of that, but my mentality is, hey, I went in, did my thing, and that's all that's in my control. Anything from this point on is You know what I'm saying? Leave it up to him. And yeah, so I ended up getting the job. Long story short, I got the job, and it's been like 10 times better. It's engaging, it's super interesting. And there's so many different things to do there, you know what I'm saying? And granted, I'm still new. I'm sure there will come a point. Let me not even put that in the atmosphere. But I say that to say, where would worrying have got me? You know what I'm saying? If I had gone in, granted I don't know this for sure, but there's a likely chance that if I had gone in and, didn't have the mindset of letting go, of being free from, the outcome, of not being attached to how things turned out. If I was just overly worried and anxious about that, people feel that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? That stuff does get conveyed and communicated whether you're aware of it or not. And, that could have affected the outcome of my situation, And let's say that I whether I did or didn't get denied, or whether I did or didn't get approved, worrying and overthinking and being super concerned with things that are beyond your control, like, that doesn't get you anywhere. That just adds mental clutter that just weighs you down, you know what I'm saying? And it can be exhausting. You know what I'm saying? And let's take it away from me. If we're looking at like relationships, some of us are attached to our partners. Maybe you just got in a breakup. I don't know. Maybe things are going good for you. If they're going good for you, good for you. Maybe, I don't know what's good. I don't know what's. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? There's somebody that's pulling away from you, or they're pushing you away, and you're overly attached. Now you're the one being super anxious, trying to feed into them and bring them back in, reel them back in. That's being attached to a certain outcome. That's not being able to let go. And I can't think of a time where I've been in that situation too. I can't think of a time where not letting go of a situation has really played in my favor, of clinging on to something that no longer was serving me. I'm not saying let go of everything. So yeah, if something's not serving you, let's be clear. There's many variables that go into stuff like that too. But to keep it vague and you know what I'm saying, applicable. If something's not serving you anymore, you have to be able to let that thing go. It's like that analogy, if a monkey, if a baby or whatever is sticking their hand in the jar and they grab some cookies, and with the balled up fist they can't get their hand back out, you know what I'm saying? You gotta let go. Otherwise, I don't know. Otherwise, look, here's what I'll say. Here's what I will say. I've seen that it's been an immense benefit for me in my life, being able to let go of certain attachments that I've had to people, of relationships that were no longer healthy, of jobs that, weren't really aligning with me and what I was trying to do. Maybe your job's not paying you enough. I think a lot of us there's a fear surrounding letting go. Like, we don't believe that we have the faculties, the capabilities, the cojones, you know what I'm saying, to find something else. I think that might be a reason why we cling on to these things so tough, so hard, so tightly, you know. Yeah, I think sometimes when we have a fear of letting go, it may not be the letting go itself. It's the fear that we won't find a replacement, that we won't be able to get something else, you know. And and I think it's worth thinking about, like, you know, what is it about the thing, the person, whatever it is that you're clinging on to, that you feel that you're lacking within yourself. Think about it. I think about that. I think about that deep, you know what I'm saying? We were all placed on this earth with everything we need to be able to get through this life. And I think along the way, people come into our lives, and you know, we lose track of some of our inherent abilities, our inherent power, our inherent capabilities. We lose sight of that stuff because you know, life can be tough, man. You know what I'm saying? We lose some of that confidence, we lose some of that courage along the way. And then we don't think that, we forget that we had all that stuff at some point, you know? And we go looking for it in somebody else. Go looking for validation in somebody else. We go looking for, you know, love from other people. When we should have love for ourselves, we should be able to validate ourselves, you know what I'm saying? We shouldn't need an external thing, a job or whatever, to tell us that we're worthy or capable. We should be able to tell ourselves that and believe that fully. You feel me? I don't know, this video's going all over the place, but so it's not too long. I'm gonna just end this one here. Thanks for joining. Hopefully you learned something new. If you did or didn't, go ahead and let me know in the comments below, regardless. And yeah, don't forget, check out my Twitch. I'm gonna drop that video too. Y'all take it easy. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Don't got a word for you or homework. I'm just about to start streaming, so see you in the next one. Deuces. Now, before this video ends, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm now streaming over on Twitch at _DZ94. That's my old tag. So if you just want to come through, vibe out, chill, while you wash the dishes or do some chores or do some homework, like it'll be a good time. It's chill, it's a vibe. Come through, support your boy, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Deuces. Have a beautiful day.